ready? Are we ready for today? Are we ready for today? Show me you're ready, baby. Show me you're ready, baby. What's up, everyone? This is going to be a day in the life of me, Vis. You're going to follow me along my day. I'm going to show you all the things that I do. Let's get into it, baby. So after I wake up, normally get up, I go out and have my morning supplements. So, get this, boom, shaker. Filtered water. Then, send you one. Should we get a full scoop? Then, also got my Q10, take for morning, and this is NMN as well. And I take, all of these. No. I take 300 milligrams of Fedosia as well in the morning. And the reason I went through all of those right there is because these are 600 milligrams. So I, boom, dump like half in, and then the next day, have half of the next one. Also, I like to get a full shaker. That way, fill it up completely with water and hydrate early in the morning.
Biggest benefits since taking these consistently?
Well, NMN is basically an anti-aging supplement, but it's also been shown to really help increase people's endurance. The Q10, ubiquinol, it's for your mitochondria health. It can also help with endurance and increase energy production. AG1 supplements, all my vitamins, minerals. It's also got other things in it as well. I've noticed after I started taking it, I just ended up feeling better, throughout the day. Usually my energy levels were better. Is that anecdotal? Yeah. Could it be placebo? Maybe. When it comes to this, I know for a fact, after I started taking this, it was insane. Within a couple, weeks in jiu-jitsu, I noticed, a huge difference. Also, I do filtered water. Mainly because, I watched it was a Huberman podcast, and he kind of went over the fact of all the different stuff that's in our water. I didn't always do this. This is something I only probably started within the last 6 months. And yeah, I feel like I started noticing a difference after that as well. You can actually look up, this was something that I did on the podcast. I looked up, you can look up your own water reports for whatever city you're in and where you're at, and you can see how your water quality is and whatnot, and you can see what they found in it and all sorts of things. And this was something that he suggested people do on his podcast. So after he put that out there, I checked it out, saw that the water in my area was messed up. I was no, gotta get the filter. And obviously you can get them for your fridge too, but these just end up lasting longer. It's pretty easy. and it's like, you know, you fill them up, they go through super fast, boom, drop, just this guy. What's he having for breakfast? This is what we're having for breakfast today. It's 93.7 ground beef, rice, veggies, and we're having a little kimchi as well. Paper plates. Why paper plates? I got a bunch of plates, as you can see down here. So we got a bunch of stuff, but when it comes to your day-to-day life, for me, I end up using a lot of paper stuff just because I hate having to do all the dishes. It just adds into the day another thing that you got to do all the time. And when it comes to trying to do the best at what you're trying to do in your day, when you got all these other little things that are stacking up, becoming distractions and whatnot, it makes it a lot more difficult. So I like to try to eliminate all those different things, and so that I can put more of my focus into the things I want to put my focus into. A lot of my diet when I eat is mainly like whole foods. Like I said, like rice, veggies, meat. Pretty rarely do I eat like tons and tons of processed stuff. I have it here and there, but most of what I eat is whole foods. Heat that up, and then I end up tracking all of my food. So we're having 250 grams of rice, 200 grams of ground beef, 93 ground beef, like 80 grams of veggies, and then we have a little bit of kimchi as well. Alright, so I'm gonna have this, and then I will see you guys back before the stream. Alright, just finished up breakfast. I almost forgot my fish oil. I take fish oil every morning as well. And then, after I get done eating, I like to go out and get some sunlight. So I'm going to go outside. If anyone's wondering like why you do this, whatnot, this is also something I learned on Huberman's podcast. Is that if you get out, you get 5 minutes of direct sunlight every day. It helps wake you up, helps get like your dopamine receptors working properly, whatnot. You're gonna be way more driven, you're gonna have more drive in the day. You're gonna feel better. So it's something that I like to do. So especially the summer and the spring months when we get some sunlight, I like to go out, get some sun in, and funny enough, actually, in like the winter and whatnot, you can get those sad lamps. I got a couple of those as well. So even in the winter and whatnot, it's important to get enough light. It'll help you wake up. You'll feel better throughout the day. Feel like you have more energy. So it's a good way to go about things. So usually I do just like 3 cups of coffee that I have in a day. I like to wait an hour and a half after I wake up to have my coffee. It's another thing. A lot of these things I picked up from the Huberman podcast, but I've incorporated all these things in my morning, and it just ends up setting me up to feel better throughout the day. So I hold off. I have my caffeine like an hour and a half after I woke up. So today I woke up at 6:20 when I checked my phone, and so I'm gonna wait still another like 10 minutes. It'll be an hour and a half then. That's when I'll have my first cup of coffee, and then usually I have another couple cups from there. So, but let's go to the stream room.
Stream intro's running right now. Everything you just seen this morning is to help get me set up and ready to go when it comes to the sunlight, the coffee to wait an hour and a half, getting all in the flow of things. Is everything's to get set up to have a great start to the day, so I can have a great start to the day with the pack when it comes to the stream. Intro's running right now. We got the music playing. People are coming into the stream. I like to let it build up and get some people in here. And then in about like 5 minutes, we're gonna go live, baby. Hey, baby. Are we ready? Are we ready for today? Are we ready for today? Show me you're ready, baby. Show me you're ready, baby.
Yeah, let's get it, man. What is up, Pack? How we all doing, baby? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, baby. Hey, chat, who's all out there this morning? Who's all out there this morning? Who's starting their day off with us? Always pumped with the intro. You know it. Only 300 days to go. You're right. I don't know. Where is Doc? We should find him. Scav, I think. Unless he hurt. It's a guy and hurt us. What? What the fuck was that? Don't go out back. Leon, you could have told me earlier, bro.
And the swamps of Blackwood have all 803
The swamps, this was one of my
cells
favorite
completed.
areas, man.
Currently, the West Weald is the least polished area, sitting at 43 out of 284 cells.
They've actually completed like the vast
15%.
majority of the map so far.
The
Two of them are in that right corner. Pretty sure the team behind us is out of ring. You're right here, come to me. Knocked one. Crack the right. In the box. That was tough.
GG's.
Is this actual Furia? Wow. Not too bad, honestly. Have a good one, man. GG's, baby. Yep, you guys all have a good rest of your day. A good start to your weekend, and I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow, all right? Yo, later, Pack. Peace.
Stream went pretty good today. We jumped in, we played some Tarkov to start off with. Wasn't really feeling it. Got back over into Apex, had some really solid games. Whenever I get done with the stream, depends on how the day goes. It's always right after the stream. I'm always thinking to myself, how did I feel about it? Was it a good stream? Was it not? Saturdays usually is a day where, obviously a lot of people are out doing stuff on the weekends. And while we're doing this 1 year challenge, less people usually show up on Saturday, but still, overall, pretty good turnout today. Was a solid one. Was definitely a solid one. Sometimes get done with the stream, it's not always like that. For whatever reason. Usually it's not actually because of how well the stream went. Sometimes it's that, but a lot of the time it's more about how I felt about the stream, how I felt about if I really brought it that day, and how good the stream was overall for people's entertainment, how much they enjoyed it. But overall, pretty solid stream today. I would assume for a lot of people, depending on your diets and whatnot and what people eat, it's probably this eats pretty plain stuff, and for the most part I do. And the funny thing is that the more you end up eating like this, the more you end up enjoying it. Where it's a lot of people are you're having some beans and some hamburger. It's yeah, I'm having some beans and some hamburger, and I really like eating this way, and it helps fuel you. You feel good. I found that eating this way helps me maintain my weight and just my overall performance when it comes to streaming, lifting, jiu-jitsu, whatever I do. So
And really, been doing this for now like years, ever since I got, probably like senior year in high school, been tracking my food, and I didn't always eat so much of like just whole foods, but over time it's become more and more and more steadily of that. So got the teriyaki, the beef, the beans, a little bit of almonds, and we're gonna eat this and then get ready and go to the gym. All right, this is something I always get asked about. What do I do for pre-workout? So I buy a bunch of different stuff in bulk. It's really not that much. 4 different things that I usually take before I go and lift. So we got some citrulline malate right here. This is more for blood flow and help you get a better pump. Can also, they've seen that it can help your muscles better when it comes to leverage on the weights, so you're able to actually lift a little bit more. And you're going to end up getting more oxygen to your muscles as well. It's a nitric oxide booster. Next up, boom, L-carnitine. I do 10 grams of L-carnitine, which is a lot. The thing is about this is you don't actually absorb that much of it, so you end up having to take 10 grams to even get a gram of absorption from L-carnitine. This can also help with pumps too, blood flow, but it's also for your mitochondria. It can help with your mitochondria function, and it helps you build more androgen receptors, right? You get more androgen receptor density in your muscles. That's what your testosterone actually binds to, and that's going to help you build more muscle and recover better, a bunch of different stuff. It's also been shown to be very good for people when it comes to fertility. So then beta-alanine is up next. Beta-alanine, very common used supplement. I like to take this, you can take 5 grams a day. Main reason for the beta-alanine, better endurance. This will help you with endurance. This is not really that much going to help me when it comes to lifting weights, but with stuff like jiu-jitsu and running, beta-alanine can be a very, very good supplement. And then the final thing, the holy grail supplement, creatine monohydrate. I actually do 10 grams of creatine, which for some, that's like what people would typically do during a loading phase. Most will just recommend doing 5 grams of creatine a day, but the reason I do 10 is they've shown that some people need up to that to adequately saturate all of their muscles with creatine. But on top of that, they found that it can actually help with your hormones if you take a little bit more. So creatine is not that expensive. 10 grams is not that big of a deal. So 10 grams of creatine as well. That's what I take. Throw in a shaker, some water, shake it up. And then the one other thing that sometimes I'll do, especially on a hot day, if it's hot and be sweating a lot, I'll take a gram of salt as well, especially for jiu-jitsu. I found that makes it so that I don't end up getting cramps.
Alright, so why do you always start with the press first?
I just like training chest, so like whenever I start off upper body, I almost always start with it, which actually might not be the best thing now that I think about it. Just mainly because you're freshest on your first set, so if you're always going to be doing chest, your chest is going to get more worked, right? It's going to gonna get more works, and you're gonna be able to train your chest harder starting off. So it's actually probably better if I rotate them. So we'll do chest this time, but next time we do upper body, we start with back. It's something that we build up to ourselves, like it's bigger than what it is. I think a lot of time people that are afraid to go to the gym, they're where they're gonna get judged. And you know, the big thing to realize about that, most of the people that go to the gym are there to improve themselves, and they know that other people are there to do the same. And most people are like worried about what they're doing. You know, most people are not caring to look over and judge someone else. And if that's the type of person they are, it says way more about them than the person that's trying to get over the fear of going to the gym training, right? It says way more about them that they're not that great of a person. So honestly, the biggest thing I can tell you is just stop making it such a big deal. Grab your shoes, get your keys, get in your car, go one step at a time, sign up, and go and lift some weights and just start. The biggest part is just starting. A lot of the fear is just the fact that you're not used to it, you haven't done it before. As soon as you go and you start going there and you just realize it's not that big of a deal. It's really not. Scale, sign up, start lifting some weights, and hey, if you're like, I don't know what to do, there's a bunch of different apps out there that you can get on. I'd recommend checking out Lane Norton's app, Workout Builder, or Renaissance Periodization. They've got great apps as well. Pick a workout, start doing it. Simple as that. Just jump into it, man. Biggest fear, it's all in your head. All right, we just finished up the workout. So now I'm gonna go and grab one of my favorite post-workout meals. You guys see when we get there. Some Mo Bettis. Teriyaki chicken. Got that protein, some good clean carbs, and you know, a little bit of extra fun right there with the mac salad. So we're gonna down this meal. Replenish everything we just burn off during that workout.
Sneaking some more sauce, I see.
Yeah, we gotta get a little extra for the rice. A little bit of that drizzle action for the rice. Just one. We don't need to. Just one.
Don't get too frisky.
We're not getting crazy right here. Just one.
All right, everybody, we just got back from grabbing food. Now we're back at the house. I'm chilling. It's 7:45. So some nights when I get back, if I'm done with the gym, maybe there's still a couple things I need to do, but I don't like overdoing it and doing too much, especially while I'm doing this one-year challenge. It's day 64 right now of the one-year challenge. And if you're trying to push yourself too much, do too many things, especially like later on into the day, at least what I find is it's so much harder to go to bed and get good sleep. And if I get bad sleep, then I wake up the next day and my stream's not as solid, and it kind of just like throws a wrench in the whole day. So I try to make sure that I don't do too many things that I got to do. And when it gets around this time, around like 7:45, 8 p.m., I like to just chill out, hang out. Maybe I'll watch some TV, listen to a podcast, video on YouTube. Maybe I'll check out some different people out there streaming. But tonight, going to be watching some TV, watching a movie tonight. But yo, hey, this was the first video. Very first video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought about it. Yo, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on a gaming channel, this will be the only video over on the gaming channel, so go subscribe to This AFK on YouTube. It'll be the first link in the description down below, and I can't wait. We got so many fun things planned for this channel. It's going to be amazing. Coming up next, I think we're going to go and do a little bit of jiu-jitsu, so stay tuned for that. And hey guys, first video, we're out for now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later, pack.